My ex-wife tried to ruin my engagement, convincing our daughter that my fiancé was evil. Now she's lost custody. When my ex-wife, Laura, and I divorced 4 years ago, it was messy but civil, or so I thought. We have a 9-year-old daughter, Emily, who's the light of my life. We agreed to 50-50 custody, and for a while, it actually worked. I thought we'd manage to stay mature for Emily's sake. Then I met Claire. She's kind, patient, and amazing with Emily. She's the kind of woman who remembers Emily's favorite bedtime stories and bakes cookies shaped like stars because Emily once said stars make her feel safe. After 2 years of dating, I proposed. Claire said yes, and Emily was thrilled. She kept saying she wanted to wear a sparkly dress at the wedding and walk our dog down the aisle. Laura's reaction? Cold silence. She said she was happy for us, but I could see the tight smile and the way her eyes darted away. I brushed it off. Maybe she was just surprised. A week later, Emily started acting strange. She'd wake up crying, saying she didn't want to live with Claire. When I asked why, she said, "Mommy told me Claire will make you forget about me." My heart broke. I tried to stay calm, told her that would never happen, that nothing could ever make me stop loving her. But things got worse. Emily started refusing to go to our house when Claire was there. She'd cry, shake, even scream that she didn't want to go where the bad lady lives. Claire was devastated. She adored Emily and couldn't understand why she was suddenly terrified of her. I called Laura, hoping she'd help me reassure Emily. Instead, she sounded smug, said, "Maybe Emily's just seeing things for what they are." Something felt wrong. So, I set up a camera in Emily's backpack, not to spy on her mom, but to see what Emily was being told. What I found made me sick. The footage showed Laura sitting with Emily at the kitchen table, whispering, "Daddy's new girlfriend doesn't want you around. Once they get married, you'll have to move away. She's pretending to like you so Daddy doesn't feel guilty." Emily, sweet kid that she is, was crying, saying, "But Claire reads to me." Laura smiled, that fake soft smile she used to use when she was lying, and said, "That's just her trick. Evil people can pretend to be nice." Then Laura told her to be brave and make Daddy realize the truth by telling the judge she didn't feel safe around Claire if anyone ever asked. I remember shaking as I watched that. I'd always known Laura could be manipulative, but using our daughter like a pawn? That was a new level of cruelty. That I didn't confront her immediately. I went straight to my lawyer. We submitted the footage and requested an emergency custody hearing. When the judge reviewed the videos, Laura tried to claim it was role-playing therapy, but even the court-appointed psychologist said Emily was showing signs of emotional manipulation and confusion caused by parental alienation. Laura lost all unsupervised custody. She now gets monitored visits twice a month. Emily is in therapy, slowly healing. She still asks sometimes, "Daddy, are you sure Claire won't forget me?" And every time I promise her, "Never, Peanut. You're my world." Claire and I postponed the wedding until Emily felt ready. A few weeks ago, Emily came to me with a drawing our little family of 3 holding hands under a rainbow. She wrote, "Claire is nice. Mommy lit." That was the day I realized sometimes protecting your child means standing up to the person you once loved most. We're getting married next spring. Emily wants to throw flower petals, and Claire says she's going to frame that drawing and hang it in our new home. Laura texted me last week saying, "You're poisoning Emily against me," but I didn't reply because this time I know the truth. Love doesn't manipulate. It heals.